Hello everyone, we are back and here is our high poly branches for the plant, and here we have our big low poly basically. So if you see the stats, this one is 27 triangles and this one is more than 150, right? So this is basically one card, and in the back end I just made the low poly mesh. You can see this is simple. You break it apart on the plane, you assign it on the plane, and then you cut it into simple mesh. Okay, I try to have keep the border as close as to, and you can turn the correct face attributes, and you can make it as close as possible to. So it stays like you don't see too much of alpha map basically. Like it's as close as to the, and this is not too much, but yeah, it's the closer you can keep it is better. You can cut out in between from here, and another thing you can do, like imagine you want to extend this leaf also. First I'll move the pivot here. So like imagine I want to extend it, so extend this one. Okay, I'll move it here. So we have this edge here, so I'll move this here. Okay, and then move it here so it can, you know I press Y, and then I'm turn off the correct face attribute and move it up. And I'll select all these and shift D. Okay, you can try to match it here. So like this you can match it, and for sure we can make it. Yeah, like this simply you can extend the leaf also. Like see, you have two different leaf right now, right? So this is the benefit of low poly. Basically you can extend it, you can break it apart, add cuts like in here to make it. For mostly for these, this will be exactly the same. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'll move it to here, match it, because what I want to do, I want to see if I can here. I select these, and cursor to selected, pivot to cursor. Okay, nice. Right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to replace these with this, all this. I'll try to recreate this quickly using this. Okay, I'm going to select all these. Okay, I'll turn off the wireframe. So we have it. I duplicated these. Okay, so I know which one will go where, right? So I can select those specific ones. When like this one, like this one is broken, I'll select all these. Okay, and then select this low poly one. Okay, first I need to fix the pivots for all. Otherwise it will not work. Moving the also to here origin, and then I'm moving it to the right place. Let's move it back here. Okay, so I'll select the dry ones. Not this one, say here. Select this and you link. Okay, scale issue. Wait. Okay, the scale is not apply on these. Quickly do that. Now again, let's do it one more time. Link. Okay, you see it's replaced because this have all stupid stuff on there, and I'll show a easy way how to remove it. So you select one and you delete all of those. Select in this one lastly the one we removed, you link and copy modifiers. So what it does technically, it copy the modifier from this to others. As this do not have anything, it remove from others also. So we keep doing it, and we select this half dry one. Not this one. Get the broken and dry, and we can go here and select this one, link object data, right? There are two of those. There's, let's select these. Link, select the smaller dried ones. Okay, for these, this hub rotation. Unfortunately, we can fix that. Okay, so finally, all these leaves, I will simply select them all and replace them, and then we can randomly replace the thing. I just want to make them. I believe this is overall low poly now. Seems like it. Okay, so we replace the stem and everything. And this, you see, we have high poly, which is pretty high poly, and then we have this. Why it is not showing? It's weird. Okay. Now, what we can do in this is straightforward, right? So in this, you can simply give it shape and you can start using it. Like for example, I'll show you only in this. Okay, so I duplicated that one, and first we can give it V shape. Okay, and then we can bend it a little. We can use bend also if you want to. Usually bend do not work that good by default. We can try. Okay, this seems fine. Bend, right? So, and we can duplicate it and see if twist works now. Yeah, it works fine. Okay, and now we can, let me turn on these two, this, so we can use this as okay. Okay, now you trace, just trace this. Okay, and then you can still play with settings here, how much you want, how much you don't, and we can simply replace any of these with this later on, right? Keeping this like same like object data. So you don't have to exactly match this, simply do some. Yeah, let's just do one more. Yeah, let's go. So I will basically hide this and I will isolate it once. Okay, as you can see, we have our palm ready. I will just add one more here. So we have, right, so we have enough. You can change the settings here and there. Okay, pretty much neat. And we haven't changed the location, so which can, because right now all of them are from the same location, which might look odd also. So we add some gap in there. The center leaves are a bit small, so I'm just doing that. Okay, just give me some shape, some randomness, so I can get some nice shapes around. Okay, so you see we have already some shape of the plant, and what I will do, I'll add empty, make it small. So now we have all of them linked to this. I will show you. Okay, so now we have this plant we can replace with other things, but what I want to show you is another thing. Right now it's look flat, right? If we want to add variation, there is two things we can do. We can add again displacement, same funda like we have cloud. Okay, and we can make it small, and then we can give it strength. Okay, that's one. Okay, and we have to, because we have already changed the setting in here, that will affect all of it. Now there's another thing we can do, which is pretty neat. Like we broken it apart here to extend it, that's the same thing we can do here as well. So let me turn corrected face attribute is on. Okay. And depend on how much fidelity you need, you can add that many edges. They will surely increase the count, but again this will increase the fidelity of the asset. I will remove these ones. The straight one I will remove, so they are following the, I'll try to keep it in the center. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do the same, we're gonna cut it so we can achieve or cut the different leaf here. Right now we can cut this one. It's messing up the UVs a bit, so we need to be careful. Okay, if I do few rings, then there is a keep connected option also, which would have been nice to use beforehand, but let's do it this way. So now the thing is, what we can do, we can select these faces. I'm gonna select adjacent faces. Okay, I'm gonna press Y, so it's gonna split the edges. Okay, so then I'm gonna move it. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn off this. I'm twisting and turning them so we get some cool variation. Yeah, surely transform them randomly. It's possible. And yeah, overall, so you will already start to see, you will see the variation in here. Okay, so it's totally depend on you how much crazy you want it to be. Like imagine I want it to be more. I'll select all of these. Okay, so I double the variation in there. Come to this plant, you will see we have the variation. And if you feel like okay, this is still less, okay, you can be more crazy, right? You see, it started to get twisty because we went crazy some places, and it will twist it in the wrong way. And also one thing you can do, select all of them again, much better distance, so the center vertices are merged. And like these type of places, it's better to triangulate it, right? So we don't see these weird faces. Okay, so make sure you have enough edges to support it. We did a little bit too extreme, but I believe we have nice. I will just undo and see if I can. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so it have enough silhouettes and enough shape variation. All things are there. Okay, so like this you can add variation to the leaves and variation to the plant, and basically it. And let's do the same thing with these. Okay, so we made this plant. Similarly we can make this also. Okay, it's just the same thing, but we have individual leaves here which we can simply, so we select all these. Oh no, let's trick this one only, bring it here. I will add, and I have added segments to this so you can control it much better. And also quickly for the demonstration, there is transform, and then there is randomize transform in the rotation. mm, okay, so we got some random rotations. And now select all these on this side, turn them up, turn them up. Okay, so we got this nice V shape. Okay, and other than that, we can select all of these and I can merge it. So we got one, and now we can do our same thing. First I will try to do displays, and we have texture. Okay, not too much. Okay, some undulation is fine. Or maybe I can select this and link copy modifiers. Okay, and I will okay, so this is now just same as the other one. So what I can do is select, let's try this out. Select hierarchy. I will shift duplicate the X here. I'll select all these of the parent, select this, link object data. Okay, so here you got the low poly. This is by polygon wise, this one will be, this is almost less than six, almost 550 triangles, and this is like 4500. It's better than this lakhs of thing, but you'll see the fidelity and everything will be still be there. We don't have anything, please don't crash. Yeah, so we don't have any HDR at the moment. Okay. Save as. Okay, so yeah, so this is basically plant, and you can make any number of variations out of it. And yeah, so this is, yeah, this is more better. So now I tell you one more thing. So why we have made both of them? Okay, so the one is you can use this one, right? This is looks fine, and you have lesser polygons, we can do that. Okay, but the thing is, these are like 2K textures here. Okay, these are like 2K texture sheets are used, which are like heavier on the memory. Like polygons are not that heavier as heavy the textures are. Okay, and this have more alpha space in there. This is also tricky thing for games. This one do not, right? So this one have less alpha overdraw. Overdraw means the multiple cards on top of each other, like this alpha, and then there is alpha on that leaf. So we can still work on it and make it much better, right? But this is pretty neat, and this is how you can make. Let me isolate it. Okay. Okay, so with the different count. Now I have already shown you this thing, right? So you can use this one also easily. This is like too much count. Even if I reduce the subdivision or delete the subdivision, this is the high poly one. You can use the same fundamentals on this. If I quickly show you, bring it here, select all of these, transform. Okay, so like it did like the last time, and now we select all of these, merge it, link and copy modifiers. Displacement we just want in Z for this one, so it do not deform too much. And also bend is not working. It already have okay. So now it is bending. So now we can do the same thing. I will select hierarchy, duplicate, and select all of these. Select the hyperlink link object data, and now you got a pretty high poly one. Now this one is too crazy, and for sure, like you can, you know, reduce the subdivision because we added so many segments and everything. But yeah, so you have this thing. We can remove the edges and make it simpler, and then use the textures. But yeah, so you can have a number of plants out of it. You can create leaf variation. You can create this, like imagine like you select this, transform, random and transform, right? You have totally different formation randomly, like that you can do. Okay, and you can increase the number of plants and reduce, and you can try, and yeah, if you know geometry nodes you can do it that way also. But overall, this is how you make a simple plant, right? And the proper way to make a plant. So yeah, go crazy and let me know what you create and have fun. Bye.